Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning mayhem's on the air, we're feeling fine. We got a motto, Tomlin and Mama Manning too. Bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to April 24th. It is a Thursday, and I believe it is an A day. I could be wrong. I usually how am I doing? All right.
Yes.
That's it.
It's a Baba B week.
And it's a Baba B week. There's a lot going on this week. It looks like there's going to be some more sports.
A lot more sports.
Some entertainment.
Some entertainment.
Yeah, exactly. So some things that we can see going on. I do know that today was the first day in 1982 that the first official PC virus was found. And it was an interesting story. It was a 15-year-old hacker.
That's awesome.
And they actually put it on floppy disks.
Really?
The original
Yes.
floppy disk, the 5 1/4. And so when you would share the disk, it would jump from disk to disk to disk. But after your 50th time using the disk, it would just jump up and it showed a little silly poem because it wasn't malicious. It was just funny. And then people took it to the dark side, as people do. Human nature. Let's take something sweet and destroy it.
That's
All
why I'm
right.
coughing today. Dark
Yeah.
viruses.
It's kind of like Archie and the Jughead comics. I don't know if you remember those back
Oh,
in
yes.
the day. And then you get Riverdale. Yeah, that kind of thing. I'm just saying. That's how it goes. Today's birthday, Babs. It's her birthday. Yeah. Barbara Streisand.
Oh, Barbara.
Barbara. And finally, the international day today is International Day for Research Animals, to bring awareness to not using animals for science and research purposes.
But they can be in plays.
But they can be in place.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes.
Just checking.
So no, that's a good check-in. That's a good check-in right there. Going on in the building today. Let's see. We got the NGSS. Yeah, you know us. That is going to be the final day today. And I guess what happens is if you don't finish it in your science class, you go to the media center and finish up there. So the media center is closed all day today, so we don't know when kids will be finishing up their tests. And be nice and quiet if you're going by. This week's Pom Pom Poll of the Week, McDonald's versus Chick-fil-A. McDonald's versus Chick-fil-A. I don't know. Do we have any takers on McDonald's or Chick-fil-A? Anyone?
McDonald's.
That's where I went. Yeah, I went too. Yeah, and like Chick-fil-A is like a night out,
That's what we said.
right? And if I'm driving by, I gotta get something. It's McDonald's, but if I'm going on date night, it's Chick-fil-A.
Dress shirt at Chick-fil-A.
Yes, maybe a polo.
I wear this every time I go to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. You
Well,
wear
that's
that
your only
everywhere.
outfit, Tom.
You
Well,
wear
that's
that
yeah.
That's your
that's-
bed clothes.
Yeah.
I've got my sleeping suit right here. Legally Blonde is this weekend, but I'm not going to get into that one. I'm just going to slide over that one for now. We'll talk about that. There is a field trip to NVCC for anybody that's interested. That's May 6th, and you get free lunch. They're bribing you to go to college. I think you should really have a desire to want to go yourself. But the NVCC culinary students will be part of your tour.
That's impressive.
It is nice. That's good. So you can have a good crew right there. Beacon Falls Police Cadets are establishing a post. They have an open house May 7th, 6 to 8. That's going to be at Beacon Hose Company Station 2, right down in the center of town. And the prom theme for 2025 is Sunset Garden. Sunset Garden. I don't know exactly what that means. I mean, it is at a golden hour. Is it sun going down over some grape tomatoes? I'm not sure. Maybe someone can explain that to me. Anyone?
I really don't know what it means either.
All right, good.
He's our senior representative. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll find out together. And the Best Buddies prom is this weekend, April 26th. That's going to be at the Prospect Firehouse. Tickets are still on sale during lunch waves. And don't forget to get your summer reading books. Start your summer reading books now because you're only going to skip it in the summer. Don't forget to charge your Chromebooks every night and listen to us every morning. Time now for the news with Tomlin.
And now, with the latest headlines, over to the news desk with Tomlin.
Good morning. Couple top stories started today. First up, Dick Durbin, the number 2 Democrat in the Senate, announced this week he will not seek re-election in 2026.
Ooh,
Shocking.
yeah.
Being 4-decade career representing Illinois and piling more pressure on the party as it already faces a difficult path of reclaiming majority in the Senate. Big excitement. Big.
That's what you led with.
Yeah, that's what I led with.
All right.
White House considers slashing China tariffs by some cases more than half. The U.S. government is considering cutting its tariffs in China by 50 to 65%.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
All right.
It's like playing games with your kids where they just start making up the rules. You start playing Monopoly and they're like, no, I want to be the car. No, I want to be the shoe. You know what? Here's have $100 and instead to it like
That duck cartoon where like the one about like the parent raising the kids, and then like the one scene one. The second one, like dad's wearing like a tutu and a Darth Vader helmet, and his daughter's screaming, "You're not doing it right!" And dad goes, "I don't even know what we're doing."
yes.
All right. Elon Musk. I had 2 stories about Elon Musk to end the day. Short news day.
Oh,
So
Oh, goodness.
X filed a lawsuit against Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison in federal court Wednesday. The suit challenges a state law prohibiting AI deepfake influencers during elections.
he's fighting against.
Correct. X argues that the law violates free speech rights and replaces platform content moderation with state overreach. X states the system will inevitably result in the censorship of wide swaths of the community. The Attorney General is researching to determine whether or not where this is all going to go. So basically, what the law states is that you cannot use AI-generated deepfakes to influence an election. If you
Seems
do,
pretty straightforward.
well, not for X and Elon Musk, who argues that that's an infringement on your First Amendment rights. So we're going to have to see now what the courts determine. Should we be able to use AI-generated deepfakes where we are creating images of candidates and putting them in awkward, weird positions? Or should we not?
No, you should be using them for hosting podcasts. Where yesterday I watched one where it was a baby interviewing the pet dog, and they were trying to figure out what they both were. Like that was what the
Have
interview
our
was. That's
listeners-
what AI should be used
Have
for.
our listeners figured out yet that we are AI?
No, we're all living in a simulation.
There you go. And last bit of Elon Musk news. Elon Musk might be becoming a mayor.
Of
Voting began
Tesla
yesterday to turn Starbase into its own new city. That's right. A small group of voters in southern Texas have begun voting to create a brand new municipality, Starbase, Texas, USA. With fewer than 300 registered voters and an estimated 1.5 square mile footprint, the proposed city would become a company town with Elon Musk as its leader. Voting began yesterday and will end on May 3rd.
does it have houses or is it just
Well,
the actual?
so there's people that live around there,
Factory.
and they are voting to either secede from elsewhere or incorporate. So if approved, this would become a brand new city, be a company town. So you have the assembly facility, the launch pad, people that live there, a couple other random people that live there. And if they get their threshold, they will be the newest city in the United States. There's already a law going through the Texas legislature that would cede power to this town, stripping power from the local county to allow this new town to shut down the highway, the state highway, and the public beaches. Did you know in Texas, public beaches are enshrined as a right in the Constitution?
In the Texas
In
Constitution.
the Texas
I
Constitution,
did not know that.
every
But I'm thinking of going
Texarkana?
home and taking over my street and maybe run for mayor.
you could. So I think they're called Texicans or Texicans.
Oh, really?
People from Texas. They all have a natural right to every public beach. They can go there 24/7, 365, other than during emergencies. So Elon Musk is asking to go from 5 launches to 25 launches a year in his first privately held spaceport. And that would mean that he would be able to shut down the beaches and the state highway whenever there's a launch.
Son of a beach. And that's the news with Tomlin. Over to the sports desk with Mama Manning.
Here's a shot at the buzzer. Strike 3 call. What a catch. Touchdown.
Time now for sports with Mama Manning.
Good morning. Good morning. Yesterday,
Yesterday.
our golf team tied
Swing
Watertown.
that. They
190
tied?
Yeah, 199 to 199.
How do they break it? They just end in a tie? There's no
I just
like
asked
putt
Coach.
off or
I
anything
just
like
asked
that?
Coach, and they had to go back and check every single score. So there was a discrepancy, but it's down as a tie. Yeah. Girls tennis, Ace and Sonia, 7-0.
Wow.
Baseball, Slam Seymour, 12-2.
There you go.
Softball smashed Seymour. There's some sad Seymour kids today.
Yeah, I guess so.
12-0
Wow.
under the
You
lights.
usually don't get those scores against
No.
Seymour.
Today, Thursday, we have golf versus Seymour away, which is, of course, in Oxford.
Yep.
2 p.m. start. Boys tennis home versus Massac. It's an out-of-league game.
That's here.
3:45 start. That's home. Softball is home against Watertown. 3:45 start. Girls tennis is away at Watertown. 3:45 start. Good luck, all athletes.
All right. No updates on the NBA playoffs.
Go Celtics.
There you go.
Thank you.
And that's the sports with Mama Manning. Our guests today are from the upcoming play, Legally Blonde. They're here with their director. Go ahead and introduce everyone, if you would.
Good morning, everyone. I'm here with some of my cast members and our design team. So we have Jamie Mizuraka, who is playing Emmett Forrest, as well as our set designer. Yay! We have Nick Savarese playing our leading man of Warner Huntington III. We have Miss Izzy Peralta playing Paulette Bonafonte. And we have Junior Casey Mullaville playing Elle Woods. So we have our few crew here of upperclassmen that have been helping the process in a great way, and we open this weekend. So I'd like them to kind of just say what they want to say about the show. Jamie?
This is the first show that I am set designing on, and I'm very excited. I also love this character, and I love this show. I was very excited to be a part of it this year.
Nick's first time on stage, and talk about that
Really?
process a little bit, Nick.
So,
Second time, first time in a musical, excuse me.
So it's a extremely different experience than a play. I have sung before. I'm in the choir, but like singing a solo part by myself, it's going to be a lot different with a bunch of people watching me. So I'm really prepared for that, hopefully.
What was your favorite thing so far doing this?
I think it's just the people that I'm surrounding myself with. Like the vibes in there are like immaculate.
Nice. Izzy, how's the process going for you?
It's going good. Doing a lot of character work definitely helped me, and I haven't really done like character work as in depth as doing it in Legally Blonde, because Paulette's such a complex character. Her song is so complex that like I really wanted to do it justice, and I'm so glad that I can be where I am because of Miss Jackman.
Oh, thanks, Izzy. She's also playing someone who is supposed to be about 15, 20 years older than Casey right here. So she's been working on carrying herself a little bit differently, having a different look than just two friends singing with each other.
Back,
Oh, yeah.
About life.
I've been making her sleep crooked so she
Complaining
wakes
about
up.
taxes.
Yeah.
Oh, I have some
Diana is
wrinkles
acting
for
up.
you.
Uh-huh.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
we
When
can borrow some.
come back and visit? Yeah, that whole thing.
And last night we were tackling Miss Elle Woods here. She has how many? About 11 costume changes in this show.
Whoa.
Yep. And I'd say about 10 of them are under 30 seconds. So
Whoa.
we will be tackling that backstage.
That's like a Taylor Swift concert right
Oh,
there.
yeah. A lot of layering, a lot of talk about it a little bit. What does it feel like to do a quick change?
It's very scary, but if you surround yourself like Miss Jackman with the people that you trust, it's really fun, and it adds a lot more to the process because you actually realize that Elle Woods is going to different places, and like how time is like progressing, and it's really fun, but very
It's like a
stressful.
puzzle piece. When you have about 8 costume pieces in 30 seconds, you have to coordinate. I basically wear the whole costume on myself and like transfer each piece over. So I've been doing that since I've been in high school. It's a skill you kind of got to get at, but changing quicker and quicker is the goal. So we want to give her as much time to mentally prepare to get back on stage. She was off stage for about 10 minutes during this show. So
Does the story of the musical follow the story of the movie?
it's basically to a T. I personally always felt the musical fits the storyline of Elle Woods and Legally Blonde better than the movie. I feel like if you come and see the show this weekend, then go back and watch the film. Every time the song is inputted, you want the song to be there. So when you watch the movie, they say the line, you're like, well, where's the dance number?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping they're making a TV show coming out, I think next year, about Elle Woods' pre-life before law school, but I wish they could do a movie version of the musical. It's a really good addition, I think. What do you think? Better than the movie?
I love the musical so much.
Do you feel Elle's progression, her growth as you're performing through the performance?
Yeah, there's a bunch of scenes. Well, one major song where she actually wants to try to become a lawyer and progress in getting everyone to think that she's more serious. And then after that, it's just progression, character work, character work. You should come see it. It's very
Yeah, we're keeping it tight a little bit, but it's also the idea of just how society kind of deems you who you are based on your looks, and how every person has the capabilities to do what they want and to just break through stigmas and stereotypes. So each character here has their own kind of struggle, whether it's social class,
Man.
yeah.
we all struggle with
You get that one.
Yeah.
Broken relationships, and of course that kind of self-doubt that's inflicted by the people around you, because Elle's never stupid, she's just different than them. So different perspectives need to be heard. I think it's a good piece for today and right now, and just try your hardest in everything you do and it'll pay off.
All right. So, what is one of the memories that you have already of the show, without even going off, that you're like, all right, this is something I did really well. This is a moment I had.
I would say the friends I made during the show, because I've always been close with my cast members, but I think we really bonded throughout the show, especially because of the character work we're doing. We really got together and we were figuring out these characters, and we got to know each other a lot better too. I would say the bonds I made.
Great.
I would say the first time I sang my solo song, I really just, since I did so much character work, it just fit in, and I got very emotional on stage because it's such a not serious, but it's such a funny song with
deeper meaning
to it. Yes. So.
I think it's definitely the dance number that we do before the intermission between Act 1 and Act 2.
Okay.
Because I haven't danced before, and I like dancing with everyone.
All right, that's awesome.
Prom's coming up.
There you go. And Elle Woods, what is your favorite memory so far?
Surprisingly, I loved the character work. It was very stressful doing
Buzzword
it.
for this morning, character work.
Surprisingly.
Well, it was very stressful doing it, but after I worked with this lovely cast and Miss Jackman, I actually started to understand the character and change how I act on stage, and I think it affected my singing, my dancing, and on everything.
Well, that was a huge piece for them, not just putting on the show, but actually leaving themselves, becoming somebody else and doing it. So that work you kind of get in a college theater program of who are you versus the person, what are you bringing from your own identity, and what are you going to add on to enhance it. So it's a metamorphosis. It's a lot of work to do it.
You have to mention your pet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Who do we have coming?
Miss Pip.
Miss
Oh,
Pip.
Miss
I
Pip.
love her. She's our bruiser.
Okay.
She's adorable. You should
Shout
come
out
see
Leah
her.
Feeney Sr. for
Oh,
giving us
yes.
your dog and staying with us at late night, holding your dog for us. And also there will be another dog coming up from New York shortly tomorrow. My home pet is being Paulette's bulldog. So
Oh,
we'll have another dog on
nice.
stage.
Now, is there a song that you guys all sing together that you're all involved in?
Yes.
Might we get a little piece of that before we go?
Go ahead, guys.
It's why the show's called Mayhem. We
Go
never
ahead.
know what's gonna happen.
Just do the end of Oh My God, you guys. Let's go home before someone cries. Go ahead.
Wait, is that the name of the song? Or are you seriously telling everyone to go home before someone cries?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh my God, you guys. Let's go home before someone cries. But if there ever was a perfect couple, this one qualifies. Because we love you guys.
No, we love you guys.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. You guys. Oh my God.
Sensational.
Get your tickets now. They're available.
We weren't prepared.
Well done.
Thank you.
Outstanding. Thanks for stopping by. For everybody who hasn't gotten tickets, how do they go about doing that? Is there a QR code? Is there a website?
Yes, so there are a bunch of posters scattered about the hallways with a QR code for the link. It is posted on your Schoology page in the updates, and you can also buy the tickets at the door.
All right, and that's this weekend. So get out there and see Legally Blonde. On behalf of the show, I want to thank everybody for coming in. Thanks for being here. And don't forget, she's Mama Manning. He's Tomlin. I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
It's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over. over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify, we're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew, knocking down the door.